Hey everybody, welcome to our December 2020 Rock Your Purpose special team call. I'm Eilers-Heffner, Sapphire Ambassador. I'm a mom of 4, PT, and a new homeschooling mom. And I'm here tonight with my good friend, Jackie Hastings, and she's going to introduce herself as well.
Hi, I'm Jackie Hastings. I am a Sapphire Ambassador. I am also a PT. Well, sort of. I'm not doing that very much anymore. I'm more staying home now, thankfully, to help out my 2 kids. We have a farm family here up in the UP, and I'm really excited to talk to you guys about December and how to finish strong and all of that. So Elizabeth is my sponsor. We went to PT school together. So that is our connection. And I'm going to let Elizabeth take it from there.
All right. So I'm so glad that we have this opportunity to get on. It's still early in December. We still have lots of time for the month. And this month is really still quite the opportunity to connect with people, to really be talking to them, to wishing them well for the holidays, for Christmas, into the new year. It's going to stimulate a lot of conversation, and that is super important anytime in our business, but especially now when we want to continue to have this momentum building and growing our teams towards that next year, and it doesn't have to be a slow month. We can plan. We can front load our weeks when we know that we have family events happening or something going on, or a Zoom special thing for the kids, or whatever it is. And or if there is an in-person, if you guys live somewhere where you can do in-person things, then you want to front load your weeks and plan around that. So get your planner out and do double IPA one day, right? Do extra follow-ups a different day and keep that conversation going with people. I ranked up in December. I ranked up to senior Ruby in December, and then in April I went Emerald. And so if I would have just taken some time off in December, that wouldn't have happened. And my very first year that I was sharing, I was a gold, and at Christmas time, and I was like, I just want a few days off, right? And then all of a sudden Plexus is like, oh, here's this New Year's challenge, here's this whatever it was, new product, something exciting. And I was like, oh no, and so I mentioned this a couple months ago on a team call, like there may be something exciting happening. We don't know yet from Plexus what they're doing, but regardless, our team is going to start the new year off strong, and we're going to do some sort of challenge to help those people that want to have that New Year's challenge. Okay. And then we also know that there's a new product coming out. So we have another week that you can get your 2 joins, and you will have access to a full-size, free, brand new product that us Jules don't even know what it is. So that's exciting. You're going to be part of that launch, just like with the holiday launch where they pulled in the Jules to hit it hard and to advertise and show it off and give those sneak peeks. You get to be a part of that, and that is huge and so inspiring. And just I love that the Heart of Plexus is pulling every ambassador into that. Everyone has that opportunity. And we want to be looking for reasons to be successful, not excuses as to why we can't. So definitely, just look at your calendar, schedule in time that is absolutes with your family, schedule in times that are absolute with your business, and enjoy the process. Okay. This is an opportunity to be talking to people. One of the things that Jackie and I were talking about is that when we have really good retention, which I mentioned, I don't know if you heard me, Jackie, but a coach, one of the Plexus coaches had told Rochelle a few months ago, which Rochelle's dad's birthday today. That's why she's not on. And so the coach told her that Rock Your Purpose, that Rochelle's team has amazing retention. And so we want to make sure that we have that in the forefront of our mind, because we don't want a welcome pack business. That is a short-term business there. This is one of the things that Christina and Brittany just addressed on Pink Power Call, was that they had to develop some systems in order to improve. Like they had hit those points, they had hit those emerald and sapphire points, but they weren't necessarily maintaining. And so what did they have to do? They had to work on retention. And when you have someone ordering every month for 5 years, it's like $900 it's coming back to you. Like that is worth your time to use our system. If you check the units, you check units 1 and 2 and Rock Your Purpose, there's lots more, but those are where you should start. And there is a 10 points of contact list for when you have a new join, what to send them, what to say, what video to send, which chart we have a unit that has all the charts of the startup guides for each of the welcome pack combos. So the tools are there. And so obviously you want what you're sending to someone to sound like you. So tweak it, but it definitely gives you a starting point. It's much easier to kind of edit something than it is sometimes to think from scratch what to say. So use that. And then we said 1 year of someone ordering is $250. So if you think about going to a job, depending on what your work situation is, how many hours you would have to put in to make $250, you probably can retain somebody for a year for less hours than what it would take to go to work and make that much money. So just remember the blessings that we have coming in for helping our people. Jackie, you had more to say. I'm thinking of all of that too.
Elizabeth always has lots of things to say. She's a blue, and that means she likes to talk a lot. So, and she stole all my numbers, which me as a nerdy green person, she's killing me. But that's great that we have people who have different skills. So use the skills that your team has. This time of year, what's one of the biggest objections that we hear from people? I don't have any money. It's the holidays. Okay, well, you know what? Your credit card bill isn't due till next month, right? What if we gave people the opportunity to get in and get that money back and more, so they have that available to use next month? So $100, less than $100 this month to get started. I challenge you to go look at your Amazon account. I would bet you that at least half of you, more than that even, have spent more than that just in the past week on your Amazon account. And that magically comes back, or it's junk that you end up throwing away in another month. You're making an investment into your life. One of the other things that I also see is if you do that, and then we've got all of these amazing things. Plexus is so generous. Our leaders are huge. They give back. They have that stimulus package they released this summer. These Share and Succeed or Stuff Your Stockings or all of those different things that they've got going on are just an extension of the heart of our leaders. They want good things for us. Your jewels want good things for you. We put a lot of time and energy into the different things that we do to try to help you out. It's not just for us, it's because we want you to succeed. And if you listened to Brittany and Christina a few minutes ago on this previous call, you heard them say that they want a whole team of people succeeding. So when you look at that, just one person, and you get that money back, you get back for one person, it's like $150 a month. For just one person right now. If you look in the Rockstars chat, we've got all those Share and Succeeds. For a current ambassador or for a new first-time person, you're going to get more than that back. So encourage that person to put that money aside so they've got it for next month. Why not? We also have a lot of really cool things going on. We've got our Christmas party going on. You have 2 parties you can get on, and we've got a lot of cool stuff we're giving away. Like, I kind of want to just not be a jewel and just get the stuff. I don't know. But our Pink Power Party, our Rock Your Purpose Party, we have those set up for you. You just have to have your 100-point value subscription or order in, and your new people can join us. Why not go to a party? Because if you're in Michigan like us, you're kind of locked down anyway. So why not connect and get to do something fun? One other thing I want to bring up too about that, the end of the month is where we see a lot of explosive growth in a lot of our teams so often. That last week is like drink your active, take your Metaburn, your whatever, and you're up late and you are running. We are doing people a disservice by just running at the end of the month, because the end of the month, we've got the holidays this month, right? Shipping is slow. UPS, FedEx, all of those guys are so bogged down. And the holidays, with the stress of everything and everything being so different, is definitely not the time you want to run out of products. So if you can encourage someone to bring their subscription earlier so that they don't run out, so that they're not calling you the day after Christmas going, I don't have any ProBio 5 and it was crazy. Just some things to think about to help your people out. So with that, I'm going to hop back to Elizabeth for a minute, give her another chance to talk.
Yes, of course. And this is, like Jackie mentioned, moving their subscription up. And, you know, we have our 100 PV giveaways that we are doing pretty consistently. We're not doing it this month because of the Christmas party. So there's that. But we put a lot of time into ways to offer incentives to our team. And not only us, but we piggyback off of what Plexus is offering, because we really want to reward you for your hard work. We want to reward our happy product users, and we want to help them to be involved in the team page so that they're seeing promotions. They're seeing, oh, somebody earned $150 for helping a couple of people. Well, I could do that. You know, we want them to be pulled back into the team page, because they might stumble upon a video or a live or something might catch their eye, and they're going to go, oh, wait, there might be something more to this. And of course, we want to be talking to people and casting that vision with them and helping them see helping a couple of people is going to, you know, help their friends feel better, but also bring in that financial blessing to them. And it's not all about money, but you guys, money gives options. Money provides options. And right now, with people homeschooling and virtual schooling and a combination of whatever or however that works, and jobs being lessened, they need options. They need to have some flexibility in their schedule. I talked to a nurse friend at work, and her son gets on the Zooms and sits through 4 Zooms a day, and then they spend the evening doing homework. Like, how does that make sense? You know, she needs the flexibility to be able to help her son on a more regular basis so that that process can go more smoothly. And not only that, but we want to help people be successful during the holidays. This is the time where people gain weight, where their mood can go down. And I think it will be impacted this year with a lot of the shutdowns happening, is people are going to feel isolated. Like, I'm sad. My mom is already like, well, we're not doing Christmas together. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, well, we'll just do a Zoom. I'm like, are you kidding me? You know? And that can be hard. And we want to offer solutions. Even our people that are using our products or partially using products or haven't ordered in a while, we want to offer a solution. ProBio 5 to break down the sugars and the crap. Vital Biome to keep our moods stable and up. Keep our Slim to keep our blood sugar, mood, cortisol, detox, all of the things working together. Active, you know, all of these things, we can offer so many solutions. And anytime there's a new product coming out, that's going to create new options for people too. That's another layer of something we can offer. Block to block the sugars. That would be a great thing to be talking to people about moving their subs up. Hey, let's get you some blocks for the holiday parties. Let's make sure you have extra ProBio 5. Da 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 da. Be creative. And then also talking to your people about their perks, using your perks report, talking about tools a little bit in the beginning. When you log into your virtual office, my dashboard, you scroll down, perks report. You want to be checking that every day, every couple of days at the max, you know, really be checking in there and making sure your people aren't losing their perks. I had someone lose like 900 perks, you guys. Little crazy. So we want to be, I messaged her, hey, you're losing these points, turn your sub back on. Let's get you, like, let's help you use the products you have, but turn your sub back on so you don't lose that. That's $90 of free product that you're gonna give away. And I had one girl have more than that. I think she was up to 1,500. I was like leaving her voice messages, and she turned her sub back on. She cashed in all of her perks. It was great. She was able to take advantage of that, and that's awesome. So using those tools, and then other things just to like keep us moving forward. We want to enjoy that movie with our family. We want to be able to sit and have our hot cocoa bombs and cuddle up and have that special time together. So set timers for yourselves. Today I was like, okay, I'm going to clean until 3:00 and then we're done. And I didn't get everything done that I wanted to, but I had to set a timer to that. I have to we need to be setting timers for how much scrolling that we're doing. Scrolling Facebook isn't work. Scrolling Facebook, commenting, relationship building is important. And that's why you're going to go off your list of who you're talking to the most, commenting on them so that they're pulled into your post. Don't just go all random all over the place, because it's like, that's like a glitter bomb. It's just glitter everywhere, hoping it sticks to something, which it's going to stick to the places where you don't want it to, right? That's what glitter does. So we want to make sure that we are setting timers for the scrolling and the consumption of social media. So setting timers for doing your outreach. If you jump down the power hour at 8:00 this evening, Erin is great at this. Okay, first we're going to do this, set a timer. Okay, do your new outreaches. Okay, now we're setting a timer for follow-ups, whatever. I wasn't on it. That's a crazy time for 4 kids, but that's typically what we do. So feel empowered that you're in control of your schedule. Do a brain dump. First of the week, Sunday night, I sit at work, because at work when I'm typing and I don't have 20 interruptions is when my brain can think for a minute. And so I sit with my planner and I write down all the things that I'm thinking of, because you can't do anything about them in certain situations, but I need to write them down so I have that to refer back to so that I can plan those into my week. So brain dumping is super important. Breanne Coolidge did a fabulous job putting together the last 90 days challenge. It's a separate group. If you guys aren't in it, it would be a lot to try and catch up on right now. But I do encourage you that if you're new to this business or you need a plan on what to do, that might be something that you start going through, and it might take you until April, and that's fine because it's not a priority, but there is good information there. And she talks about strategies and tools on how to schedule and things like that. I mean, that information is out there. So seek that out, ask us for help, ask your upline, get that information up to the jewels if you need to. We are here to help you figure out some of the tools and strategies to be more effective in your scheduling. So, Jackie, what else?
Well, one of the other things I wanted to talk to you about is don't be afraid to reach out to those people in your back office who maybe haven't ordered in a little while. Their life might have gotten a little crazy, and for some reason or another, you might not have connected with them. Reconnect with them, give them a call, send them a Christmas card, follow up with them. You know, people a lot of times don't want to start something new in December, but if you remind them how they were doing back then, get them back on board. And like Elizabeth was saying, January, I have never seen a January where we haven't done some sort of challenge, whether it's been Plexus starting it or your team starting it or something. And when you start Plexus, sometimes you end up with a little detoxy stuff. Why not start feeling a little bit better? You know, that easy energy challenge that we did with the Active Ease Slim is huge right now this time of year. It gets you feeling better. It gives you some energy. You know, we all could use a little bit of mucus thinning and cough reduction with the way the world is right now. Or, you know, you go to the store and somebody thinks that you need to be quarantined. So if you can use those things and feel better and not end up in quarantine, that's a good thing, right? And then come January, those people already are primed and ready to get back on another challenge that we've got going with this new product. Be sure that you hop on Super Saturday, you guys. They typically give something for being on that. And plus the people that are on there, I mean, this is part of our leaders retreat, and the people that they're talking in there are some of the people that are going to be talking to the leaders. You have an opportunity to get poured into with some of the same people that you're going to get from leaders retreat. So take advantage of that. It's not a ton of time. And if you signed up and earned leaders retreat, be sure that you hop on those calls. For heaven's sakes, you earned it. And if you don't, guess what? You're not getting your prizes either. That's not the main focus, but why not build yourself? If you're not building yourself, you can't build your team, and you're not good for a whole lot of anybody. So those are some things that you can do to prep and get started for the year strong. So Elizabeth, you got any other reminders for me?
I think that was the biggest thing. I typed out in the chat, you guys, I joined like mid-December when I joined, and oh, this was cool. Plexus dumped, I think, 500 perks points into my perks portal for my Plexiversary. That's pretty cool, huh? I don't know. I think, when did I sign up? Oh, I don't remember.
They do points for your birthday too. They're doing a lot of really cool things. So if you're not following up with your people, when you go through your back office and you see that blank column because subscriptions are off, you are stealing money away from your people. They are paying more than they need to. And if you've got somebody who's like, well, I only want the vitamins, I only want the probiotic, I only want the active, whatever. Okay, fine. That's fine. They can do that. Have them order every other month, but get that up to 100 points. So you're giving them the opportunity to earn free stuff back. They can push that subscription back a month. Do we want them every month? Of course we do, but why not allow them the opportunity to earn free stuff? And then they also see your heart and know that you're not just in it for the money, that you have their best interests in mind. You know, I had a lady today I was talking to who's like, well, I need to put in an order for my vitamins. I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? She goes, well, I'll just do a one-time order. I said, wait, what? She says, I'm not going to need my other stuff yet. I said, wait a minute. Christmas is coming. The world gets weird. Why not just move that up, add those things on for your kids this month, and we'll see where you're at next month, and then you actually earn money back. You get your perks. You're not losing anything. So she's like, oh, I can do that. I'm like, heck yeah, you can. Whatever you want to do, we can find a way to make it happen. So if you have people who are like, I don't know, or you see people who are on low point values, help educate them so that they know that our best interests are in mind, because it really is. So I think that's probably the last that I'm gonna say. I'll put it back to Elizabeth to wrap up.
Yeah. And when we have the people that are like, I just had a girl tell me, well, I quit the Slim. I'm like, wait, why'd you quit the Slim? Because I've been talking to her, and all of a sudden she springs it on me. All of a sudden, you know, this is proof. We have to talk to our people and say, what exactly are you taking? How many BioCleanse? How many ProBio 5? How many X Factor with food? Like, lay it out very specifically. And I'm like, did you not get over the headaches? Because last I knew she had gotten over the headaches. Did the headaches come back? Oh, it was the bloating. Okay, well, she has this history of digestive issues. Okay, well, let me bring you a couple hunger control samples. Try that. It might be more gentle on your belly with your IBS history. Well, I control my hunger fine. I'm like, I know, you don't worry about that. You're only going to lose weight on Plexus if you need to. It's just a different formula. It might be a little more gentle for you to keep working with. Oh, okay, cool. Took her a couple hunger controls. We have to be talking to our people. And when I'm educating people, I'm leaving a lot of voice messages. Hey, don't forget about this, et cetera, et cetera. I'm tagging you in this post. I screenshot it, send them a picture so they know what it looks like, tag them. We want to be tagging again to pull them over to the team page. And when someone is like, I'm only a vitamin person, okay, cool. But as you're continuing to talk to them and relationship build, and they say, well, my kid has, or my this or that, or I'm not sleeping well, or whatever. Okay, well, are you open to hearing more about how Slim or how the X Factor Kids or this or that may be a good fit for you? Would you like to hear some more information? Your membership opens you up to all of the products. So would you like some more information? It's always that conversation. So anyway, those are just some nitty gritties, but just, you guys, there's so much potential out there. There's so much growth and there's so much excitement around what we're doing and helping people. It is just so incredibly worth every second and every message that we send. And if you're told no, like I was just told no a few times a couple weeks ago, like in a row. And I'm like it was a little hard for me to hear, you know. I'm like, what is wrong? Like, I want to shout, what is wrong with you people, you know? But it's not me that they're rejecting, right? It's that they don't know enough yet. It means I need to keep commenting so they see some of the posts on my wall. It means I need to comment on their story, so hopefully they'll come see my story, that sort of thing. So it's okay. But even me being a blue, talkative, fairly confident individual was like, I don't like that feeling. You know, it happens and it's okay. It just means I'm a sapphire. I've been told no a lot more times than other people that are still coming up the ranks, than some of you guys still coming up the ranks. Okay. So, all right. If guys, I'm going to stop the recording, but thank you so much for hopping on, especially after the other call, which was amazing. So don't forget to go back and check out the end of that one too.